like and subscribe. What is the stupidest fact you know? Gary Norman is 13 days older than Gary Oldman. Penguins. With the greatest force of any known animal, as if they did it slower they would lose internal body heat. Really reads Chinese back to 2 is written wrong. Instead of saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, it says life brings you, when lemons make lemonade. The word helicopter is not divided heliancopter, but helico for spiral and to for flying, as in pterodactyl. So we really should pronounce it helicopter. The sun is bigger than the sky. Ohio is the only US state that doesn't share any letters with the word mackerel. If you have 2 eyes, then statistically you have an above average number of eyes. If you laid out all the blood vessels in your body in one long straight line, you would die. A question mark with an exclamation point together is called an interrobang. A walrus penis is called a dork. Everything in the universe is either a banana or not a banana. Koalas are genuinely smooth-brained. In France we say merde literally. In English, to say good luck, because saying good luck is seen as a bad luck. It comes from the Middle Ages, when people traveled in horse carts, when there was a lot of in front of theaters. It meant the play had a lot of success. Snakes have no arms. That is why they do not wear vests. 1 horsepower doesn't equal the power of 1 horse. 1 minute in the U.S. is 60 seconds in Africa. Together we can stop this OS. The plastic at the end of a shoelace is called an aglet. AGLET, don't know it, forget it. Gender reveal parties kill more people than sharks. How many sharks attend gender reveal parties? The average adult spends more time on the toilet than exercising. Your body throttles back its own strength, so you don't hurt yourself. You are absolutely strong enough to break your own bones, if you could go 100%. Apparently, one of if not the only predator of the moose is an orca. Their sheer size makes little land animals hunted at all, but they are good swimmers, and when they swim through the Canadian coastlines, orcas will attack them. Search it up, it's one of the first results when searched. You can survive without food and water until you die. Dolphins rape a few people each year. That's shark propaganda. 5 pounds of pressure to rip off an ear, 7 to crush testiculars. Stay safe all. Edit, source, my kid once ripped most of ear off his head. I worked ends, and chatted with the doctor who I knew as they stitched him up. It's one of the things you can learn in self-defense class. Just grab an ear and pull as hard as you can, it'll rip it off. If you can access them, do the same for testicles, if your attacker has some, of course. Statistically, it's more likely that they'll have ears. About 1% of women can see an extra color, often described as violet or purple, and most commonly they figure it out when looking at desert vegetation. They'll talk about the color they see, not realizing others can see it. About 1 in 5 women can be trained to see the color. No men can. None. That the color orange actually came from the fruit. The capital of Alaska, Juneau, is named after the town drunk. Lava is more dense than asphalt, so instead of drowning slowly, you will have a long, slow and extremely painful and delicate death. Pennsylvania was the first state to legalize witchcraft. Highway Gothic is the official font for road signs in America. The world's largest paperclip is located in Saskatchewan. Robert Ridgely Taylor invented the pumpable liquid hand soap dispenser. Every 14 minutes, an American loses, breaks, or sits on a pair of sunglasses. Rubber bands last longer when refrigerated. There are 86 Lego bricks for everyone on Earth. A group of owls is called a parliament. There are around 25 billion chickens in the world. The average strawberry has 200 seeds. Take your pick. Although in meteorology the definition of drizzle is for the water droplets to be smaller than 0.5 mm, the general accepted way to define at a glance whether what's falling from the sky is rain or drizzle is to observe if the droplets can splash on top of your shoe once they hit the ground. If they do, it means that they are large enough and contain enough mass to be classified as rain, otherwise it's drizzle. Sounds silly until you try to measure the dimension of a water droplet falling from the sky every time it starts pouring to fill a weather report. An American is more likely to be killed by their own furniture than in a terrorist attack. The average cloud weighs 1 million lbs. Your mama's as light as a cloud. It would take 11,467,200 blue whales to reach from the Earth to the moon. And yet somehow, Apollo 11 made it to the moon without using any blue whales. Or did I miss something? Vladivostok, Russia is closer to Mexico City than it is to Moscow. Russia. You cannot run away from your own butthole. You ever notice mice have no shoulders at all? You give a mouse a necklace, it goes right down to his waist. They think it's a belt. What do they know? They're fine mice. Vatican City has the highest pope density of any country, currently at 4.1 popes per square kilometer. A bearcat's butthole smells like popcorn. I thought you said bureaucrat. I feel like this is a lie, to trick people to go smell a bearcat's butthole. The junk that forms in the corner of your eyes is identical to the junk that collects in your nose. So, you have snot in your eyes. Sure, we call them my budgers. The earthquake or reoccurring seismic wave on the moon is called a moonquake. It is a quake on the moon. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.